inside my car, which is your favorite thing and my favorite thing, which we are headed into a thrift store to go thrifting. I'm so excited because last week I introduced the fall characters that I'm loving for this season, and we're gonna go thrift those. So just to review, we have the Countryside Clown, which is a great mix of very classic kind of 1980s Ralph Lauren on a Western farm with horses. Mixed and combined with whimsical clowns. Very interesting mix, very inspired by Altazara's Fall Runway show. And you can just see here from some of the inspiration images, this is what is going to be in my brain when I go inside the thrift store. Then also we have the Chanel Boardwalks of Duval, which is what I'm loving about this is it's kind of the 70s takes the 20s. So there's definitely a 20s influence, but there's also like how the 70s interpreted the 20s within this. And it is inspired by the Chanel collection for fall 24 as well. So I'm actually feeling some of that today with this little tweed jacket that I'm wearing. But that's going to be in my mind as I thrift. And then the Moschino Icons, which is really just about eclectic mixes, menswear. That one's a lot about layering and then using accessories to make outfits more interesting. So I'll definitely be keeping my eye out for some great accessories to play with. And then finally, that inspiration that came from Rabanne, but the Rebel Punk on the Street, which is very influenced by Amy Arbus, the photographer who shot within New York for the Village Voice, I want to say. And her series was called On the Streets, and it's that idea of piling on thrift store finds to create unique and cool outfits. And in particular, I think the one that comes to my mind the most is this image of Madonna in the 80s on the streets, and I just love the piling and the eclectic mix of this outfit. And so to me, this is just what comes from being a thrifter, is just the fun of playing with clothes and using, you know, unique and mixes of eras and just like wearing it all together in fun and interesting ways. So I'm so excited to do this. We haven't done this in a while, just a straight old thrift vlog. So we are gonna go thrifting and you're gonna come with me. Starting off in the men's section of the store, I just feel like it's a great place to start because I like a lot of the classics and the tailoring. So first off, I've already found a few things that I love. I really like this little pinstripe vest moment. It actually kind of reminds me of something that we would see on the Moschino runway. There's a lot of tailoring in that collection, and I like the idea of taking this and then belting it up. So, and I like how graphic the pinstripe is. It's a very bold pinstripe, which I love. And then also another vest moment is this one, which is actually, I think, a women's. That was in the men's department. But it's got that great kind of shrunken style that I can do, you know, over a button down and then do a tie with it for men's wear moment. And then something else I've been looking for fall are more stiff button downs that hold a lot of structure to them, and actually some denim options. I got that pinstripe denim shirt. I've realized I'm wearing it a lot. I love the structure that it holds in the shirt, and then doing some double denim. And I even love the wash of this with these, so some contrasting denim, and then belting a shirt like this at the waist. Found in the men's department. It's such a great color. It feels like a great neutral and also something that I don't have. loving this blazer. This is making me think of the Moschino Icons collection that I'm loving. And it's really all about the styling. I think put this over a men's button down and then with some sheer little knee-high socks or over-the-knee socks and a great pump with that. Also taking this and belting it up and then throwing on some long strand of pearls, doing a little cardigan that has maybe some texture to it underneath, and then with like a denim skirt, some socks, some heels. So I feel like this is such a great addition to my fall closet, and it also really ticks a box in a color story that I don't have in my closet. So I wanted to do a little bit of the styling of the idea that I'm thinking, but I love taking this and then throwing this blazer over it, and even doing some of the tie styling, so draping some ties with this. And if you just want to keep it simple for the everyday, just pairing with a great pair of denim. But I do like the idea of maybe doing something shorter underneath, like a shorter skirt, and then doing some of those sheer tights and some great heels. But I love this, and this is definitely inspiring me. While we're on the subject of what we saw on Moschino with ties, I want to find a few new ties for my fall, and I love to thrift ties in the men's department. I found two that I really like. I love this one with the interesting design on it, and then also this one with the stripes, and then it's got even the little embroidery here at the bottom. One thing that I think is fun with these two options is they're in a similar color story, so I think we could do some of the styling in Moschino where I attach the ties, maybe even at their skinny parts, you know, tie them together and then make a really long scarf with them and kind of play with them around a blazer, even wrap them around my head, really just have fun with the styling of them. And I like the idea of taking two in the same color story but different prints, so doing some mixing of prints with that. I also have found that I usually like an old tie, so maybe even from the 60s or the 70s versus some of the newer prints from what I remember is like the 90s. Like something like this I might not be as into, though now I'm looking at it, it's kind of cool. But usually I like an older tie, which I think you guys probably could tell me. I think a 70s was a fatter tie and the 60s was more of the skinny tie. So I think this one would be from the 70s, maybe early 80s. Something I'm very excited about is that it's currently October. Well, is it October? No, it's coming, but Halloween is coming, so the Halloween section is out here at the thrift store, which always makes me really happy because I usually love things that are in the costume department. And I just spotted these amazing long shorts, plaid shorts. This definitely makes me think of either the countryside clown, or this also could be perfect in the rebel on the streets with that piled on 80s look. Definitely playing with, you know, a great turtleneck with this, a sweater, throw a big tweed jacket over it, a hat with that, woolly socks, boots, just like piling it all on. And I love the length of these shorts. They're so perfect. They're more of a culotte style short. I just found some riding chaps. I think this is for a motorcycle rider. I mean, how cool. I really want to try these on and kind of see what they're like, because this is going to be a really fun addition to my closet. I'm always a sucker for these kind of ladylike jackets. I think of them as Mother the Bride style jackets. But I'm loving this in the countryside clown. I imagine it with kind of a ruffle collar blouse and then maybe a balloon-shaped camel trouser, a great pair of, you know, chocolate brown pumps with that, and then maybe even a pillbox hat. I just absolutely love it. Definitely is reading 1980s Ralph Lauren. So I'm loving this. One thing when I'm thrifting for fall, I feel like I do my due diligence and I actually look through every section. Sometimes I skip the pants or I just scan because I feel like overwhelmed by trying to find good ones. They're often harder to find, but today I did it. And I found these vintage pair, which you can see the fun little tag, of leather pants, black leather pants. They have a great balloon shape to them. Again, I feel like I'm really finding all of the vibes for that countryside or really that on the streets as well. So I love these. Fun Y2K animal print with some shimmer to them. I love the print of these. I feel like I could really play around with some of the styling ideas from Moschino with these pair of pants, and I just want to see how they work and what they look like. I love the dramatic sleeves of this. Also has these really fun button details, but I mean the real showstopper are these pom-pom style flowers and embroidery on the blouse. It just is the showstopper. I also love this green, and then I also have another blouse that also has more of that ruffle color that I'm looking for, and then ruffles there on the sleeve. I also love this camel with this asymmetric black stripe that runs all over it. I always love a vintage blouse. I think it's ever since I've been thrifting. I think that was actually the first thing I ever thrifted was a vintage polyester dagger collar blouse from the 70s. And I'm still on that train, but I absolutely love this one. It's so beautiful. I love the detail up here and the detail on the collar and the silk and then just the stripes. It's very effortless. Just keep the buttons open, tuck it into some high-waist pants, put on a fabulous belt, some heels. I absolutely love this. I'm in the cardigan section. I am looking for that 90s minimalist cardigan. Think Rachel from Friends or Gwyneth Paltrow in Great Expectations. I found this little chocolate brown one, which I love, and I like the idea of wearing it more as a top. And it kind of has this sheer, stretchy material to it. I feel like it can be really great as a layering piece, you know, wearing this as a top and then another piece over it. I think this is kind of fun and crazy. I don't know. I might need to try this on and see if it's actually great. But, you know, anytime anything's bedazzled or bejeweled, Misty Lane evening wear. Ooh, this could actually be very fun. Skirt. I absolutely love the color of this, and then it has this almost distressed detail to it. I think this is so great. I love it with a tall boot, a chunky sweater, something really fun, and then also found another little plaid skirt. Very cute, very schoolgirl, rebel on the streets, playing with some of the Chinese for the fall. Absolutely love it. Alright, I'm wrapping things up, and I was just in our last section, which is the sets and suits, and I found this 1970s leisure suit in this dusty rose color. It definitely has all the Western appeal that I always love, and I mean, a pair of high-waist wide-leg trousers like that are so hard to find, so I'm very excited. I've filled my entire cart, and I'm going to try everything on now. decisions. I really try to think about the things that I absolutely love, that they make me feel magic in this moment right now, and also things that I feel like I don't have or that are really hard to find. So case in point, number one, I am definitely going to take this 70s leisure suit. It's amazing. I'm right now making the like, yes for sure, no matter what, there's no question. So the leisure suit, I feel like this is for sure without a question. They're crazy and so cool, and I have never found anything like that. Also, absolutely adore these plaid long shorts, for sure for fall. This blazer is a yes for sure. As soon as I started thinking about styling ideas with it, I fell in love with it, and also I don't have anything this color. Now it's down to the I don't know yet. I gotta think about it, so I'll check back with you in a second. Like we said, I think what makes me feel magic 100% right here in the store. Just a basic, but I absolutely feel the magic with this. I just know I'll wear this a lot and I can style it in so many different ways. I absolutely love this tie combo that I talked about, and that made me really love both of them. So for sure on that. This dress was just so fun. I love the detail at the bottom with the ruffle, so that is a magic piece. This is just so great. I love the sparkle on it. It definitely is giving me the ranch heiress goes to the rodeo vibe, so I think she needs to come on with me. Like I said, a yes for sure to this. I know I'll wear that a lot. All the magic, feeling all of the 80s Ralph Lauren with that. Yes, Y2K magic right here. And I mean, 70s leisure suit, yes. Such a fun thrifting day. I feel so excited. I feel like I got a lot of really great things to get me rolling for fall. Also pieces that feel like I can wear them now. I hate not being able to wear things right away. So it's all stuff that feels perfect for this trans-seasonal time that we're in. And I'm just excited about it. All right, that is it. I had such a great day thrifting for fall. It was so much fun to do it with you guys. So thanks for tuning in. And if you haven't, make sure to subscribe to my Substack Inside the Dress Up Closet, because I will chat more about all of these things that I found, ways that I'm planning to style them. I'm going to be having all the mood boards for all the characters I'm loving for fall, and the link for that will be down in the description below. So join me over on Substack. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. You can subscribe to my channel. I have new videos every single Thursday at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And finally, always play dress up. Bye!